My fault, y'all. I didn't realize that my mic was about as silent as it could be. See, this is exactly why we haven't started yet. Well, today we have so much in store. First off, thank you all for being here. Okay? It is just grandiose to have such lovely people in here. Second of all, I know what you're thinking. What are you wearing, dude? You're a grown man wearing a onesie. Yeah, that's right. I am a grown man. But this is important because today we're going to be covering many things in this brand new setup, the Watermelon Court. And we're going to be discussing some hot takes, controversial topics, and of course, some Q&A. So for the first hour, we're going over those hot takes, and we are going to be going yay if we agree it's a good hot take, or nay if it is not. Hour 2. What are we going to do then, Mr. Sugar Plums? Well, patch notes. We are going over these patch notes lately in Apex and Overwatch, as well as some gaming news in general, because people have been griping, complaining, just absolutely I can't even come up with the words to describe it. One might say disjointed, upsetty spaghetti, with these new updates that have been coming out. Shout out Sierra and Apex. Hour 3 is a Q&A. Y'all have questions, I have answers. And the melon seat, aka that camera at the bottom there, will be open for you guys to jump on in so we could see your beautiful faces. And it's just like you're a guest on this beautiful new TV show on Fridays at 10 o'clock. But I think we have most of our people in here for the start of the stream. I know this is not something new. You're like, why is this dude's beautiful face on camera? Why has he blessed us like this? And to that I say, it's because I love you. If you're a minor, that wasn't for you. Have to protect yourselves out here, fellas. All right, let me copy and paste this. I'll put it in chat. I had it all set up too. Breaks my heart that it restarted. Oh. Bruh. Stream Elements is selling the bag. Alright. I think we're cooking. All right. So, first off, how's y'all's day going? Are y'all doing good? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing fantastic. Just being here, being able to talk to all of you in here, it's just a blessing, you know. Our verse of the day, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life. Of course, iconic verse, beautiful verse, and honestly, life-changing. But today's title, Hot Takes Live, yay or nay. So we're going to go over some hot takes. Feel free to comment yay or nay. I'll give y'all some time. I know y'all are usually pretty quiet. Y'all like to lurk, but today it's a little different. It's a little more interactive, one might say. But that being said, let's hop into the beeswax. First off, the rules. Keep it respectful, okay? I don't need you talking about how you are going to absolutely throat bang somebody's mother. So be respectful. Debate the take, not the person, okay? Listen, feel free to give all the hot takes y'all want. But remember, you're arguing against their take, not them, okay? For all we know, it could be some poor individual struggling to make a living out on the streets who chose to be here, and here you are trashing them because their cardboard box isn't cool enough for you. Got that off my chest. Number 3. No slurs, okay? I don't want to hear y'all screaming the N-word at people, especially if you ain't a brother. No personal attacks, okay? Like I said, we got what we got. And no weird hate, okay? Don't be comparing your meat to someone else's meat, okay? We're vegetarian in here for the time being. If you like meat, that's cool, but don't be roasting someone else's meat. Next, bring evidence, not just vibes. I know normally it's cozy and we're all having our little cozy vibes, like sleeping while watching Watermelon play his games and get clapped. But bring evidence. Don't just say, yeah, honestly, I think that Seer needs to not be buffed, or not be nerfed. Because I mean, I'm a goat. That's why. Because I'm built different. If I hear that nonsense, my disappointment will be immeasurable and my day ruined. Next. Number 5. Chat votes yay or nay. Okay, whether it's one person in chat, whether it's 12 people in chat, whether it's 50 people in chat, yay or nay. Okay. Yay means you agree, you like the take. Nay means no, boo boo. That's a doo doo take. Number 6 in the last rule. We try to find common ground even when things get spicy. And I'm not talking about the spiciness that I'm talking that your mother caught you at 12 a.m. I'm talking about spicy as in heated. Now, I think we can start. I think everything is good to go, chat. Alright, so first off, Watermelon Gang, welcome into another stream. Tonight, we aren't just gaming. We are in our cozy court. So get comfortable, grab some popcorn, grab some OJ, maybe some Kool-Aid if you swing that way, and get ready for these debates. Here's how it's going to work. This next 40 minutes, we are going to come in hot. All right? Let's keep things hilarious. Before we even start, type one word for how your day has been. W, L, cooked, chopped, blessed, tired, whatever it is. How has your day been? Don't worry, I'll wait. We got 1 minute. We'll get people time to type. How has your day been? Who's going to be the first? Who's going to step out of their comfort zone? If no one, it's okay. Boo-hoo, I'll cry with you. But how's your day been? Chat, it's moments like these that you need Riz. Biggest supporter. One word. How has your day been? Was it good? Bad? Ugly? Everything in between? How's your day been? While y'all type that out, I know typing takes forever. It's hard. It's hard on the fingers. Some of y'all have six packs on your fingers from all the Discord kittens you're texting. Understandable. Not relatable. Uh, they text me. I gotta turn a blind eye sometimes, you know. Alright. We're gonna see if Riz can join. Alright, let's see if she answers, chat. I'm gonna go on mute just in case she says anything incriminating. Alright, chat. I have good news and not bad news. Riz did not answer. That's the bad news. The good news is she said she'll be here soon. Alright. So let's just continue with the takes. Alright. So, since you guys didn't type a letter, I'm gonna assume your day's going fantastic. You're just so elated you couldn't even look at your phone besides watching me. You're like, man, I just can't believe he's on camera right now. He is beautiful. I just need to stare him down and suck it all in, you know what I mean? Really soak in that goodness. Alright. So, now that the Watermelon Gang is here, let's warm up. So, the first take that someone had mentioned to me on TikTok was most people don't want the truth. They want agreement. Do you say yay or nay to that? There we go. But yeah, do you think that people don't want the truth? They just want agreement. Is that true in every situation, every scenario? If I had to give my own opinion, I'd honestly agree in a lot of situations. I feel like people don't want the truth. Always, they just want to have that delicious dopamine uh, really slide across those crevices in their brain from agreeing with each other. Um, I've been guilty of that before. Don't look at me that way. I know you have too. Anyway, I love you. I'm just kidding. Follow up questions. Are people too sensitive to honest opinions? Do you think people are too sensitive when it comes down to people being honest? Yay or nay? Do you think, for example, like, have you ever had a friend come up to you and say the truth and then you get butthurt about it? People could consider that too sensitive. Is it true? I don't know. I just work here. But are people too sensitive to honest opinions? Yay or nay? All right. Sorry, I was texting Riz. Uh, can you be honest without being rude? Yay or nay? Can you be honest without being rude? Controversial, but yay or nay? I personally say yay. I think being honest is just like, I feel like by you being honest, you're not being rude. Hot take. Hot take, I know. Don't shoot the messenger. I just work here. I'm just a brother who decided to stream at 10 p.m. Now, take number 2. Hot take number 2. Being busy is not the same as being productive. What's y'all's take? Yay or nay? You could argue that being productive means doing anything that you want to do that helps you mentally. Therefore, you are being productive by just being busy doing nonsense. But I feel like most people would say nay to that. But I want to know what y'all think. Being busy is not the same as being productive. What y'all think? Yay or nay? I feel like some of us are not lazy. It's just moving without like intention. You know, you're just moving to move, you know, getting out energy. And I think that that's a good thing. I feel like if you're always being productive, you can burn out. So you are technically being productive by just staying busy with something you want to do. But that's just my point. That's just my opinion. Uh, Hard work matters, but direction matters as well. Hot take numero tres. A lot of people say they want loyalty, but what they really want is control. Y'all, when I tell you how many exes have said they want loyalty, but in reality, all they wanted was to just make me do whatever they want all the time. Sorry, chat, she texted. There we go. Bro. Yeah, I don't know what I just sent to her, but it is what it is. Anyways, so if your loyalty requires you to lose yourself, I think at that point it's not loyalty. And I know some of you simps out here, okay, you're willing to drop draws and take it up the bum just to glaze. Just to please your queen. But let's be honest, that's just hostage. All right. Riz said that she's watching. She's just not saying yay or nay. That's basically what I read. But you know what? She's full of surprises. Sometimes she says yay or nay regardless. It's just getting the ball rolling. Because I really do want to know your opinion, Riz, honestly. And I want to know all y'all's opinions. Because a lot of people do say they want loyalty, but really only want control over whoever they're with. Is my Twitch bugging? I think we're good. Let me double check. 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 All right, we're good. All right. Take number 4. I just heard like a skinwalker. Normal stuff on Friday. All right. Friendship and relationship takes. Now, I know a lot of us have homies, a lot of us are in relationships, and a lot of us aren't in relationships. But here's the take. Okay, I got this one from Twitch. I was in a stream. Your friends should be allowed to call you out without you calling them haters. Yay or nay? Do you think that's tough? Do you think that's good? Or do you think that's goofiness? Do you think that's silly? Oh my gosh, my brother just screamed his lungs out. I'll read it again. Your friends should be allowed to call you out without you calling them haters. Yay or nay? Maybe you think it depends. What you think? Yay or nay? Riz is trying to use special tactics to get me off the stream so I can just play video games, which I want to. Okay, I love video games. And the faster we get through this, the faster we will be on Overwatch late night. Don't worry, the stream is not over. It's Friday. I know y'all want to go to sleep and watch the stream of me just absolutely clapping on video games. Bro, I had to add. All right, do you want to hear the take? Listen, here's the take. Your friends should be allowed to call you out without you calling them haters. Yay or nay? Do you agree or do you disagree? Also, shout out Riz. First person to chat tonight. Woo! We're 4 takes in. Yay? Yay. Oh, that's a double yay. Wow. Yeah, I haven't heard of Ye in a minute, honestly. Has he released any new music? Why do you think Ye? I always be calling you out. Shut up. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, yes, she does. And sometimes it's well deserved. And I call her out all the time. Listen, if you can't call out your homies, my opinion, okay, my take, host take, don't shoot the messenger, don't shoot the brother. I was just getting my wallet. I think if everyone agrees with you all the time, then that's not a circle. That's just a fan club. Yeah, exactly. You're just fake. You're fake if you don't call out your homies. Like, if you really love someone and they're really your friend, you should be able to say, dude, you need to fix this, okay? You've used way too much black tar heroin tonight. Anyway, I would say the common ground for that is the right friend corrects you because they want better for you, not because they want to embarrass you. If their goal is to embarrass you, then that's not being a real one. Okay, see right there, that was just her being a hater. That was just her embarrassing me. I'm just kidding, chat. She's just being silly. Alright, take number 5. A lot of people don't want love, they want attention. Hot take, yay or nay? I guess I'm not a real one. That's cap. Riz is one of the realest. For real. When I make it out the mud, you and Kobe making it out the mud. Yay. Alright, Abby. Why do you think a lot of people don't want love and want attention instead? And Larissa, do you agree? Oh, the take is a lot of people don't want love, they want attention. Yay or nay? Abby says yay. Why do you think people just want attention? I honestly would say I have to agree. Depends on the person. Well, yeah, but do you think it's common these days? Do you think like relationships have boiled down to wanting attention? Just wanting people to look at you? Like, just someone to lay next to? Fake life? Okay. So you think that they're just living a life of like someone that we would call fake. They want to live a life of what they see on Instagram rather than reality, is what I'm pulling from that. I respect it. I like that. I would say love requires responsibility. Attention just requires someone texting you. Okay, you want attention? Just go to the bar. I promise the bar lady will show you plenty of attention, or the gentleman will show you plenty of attention. Take 6. If someone posts every argument online, they're usually part of the problem. Yay or nay? Do we agree or do we disagree? If you agree, why? If you don't, why not? Also, welcome in, Abby. We are so happy to have you in here. I would honestly say, personally, if you're posting all arguments online, you're just trying to cause more drama. Okay? And because you're trying to cause more drama, you become a bigger problem yourself. You become a part of the issue. Even if you're not the main culprit in the argument, you're just causing issues. Alright. Just had to see what was cooking. I think my Twitch is a little delayed. Let me check. Oh no, we're good. Let me see if I can't turn off streamer delay. It's kind of messing me up. Activity feed. No, I actually think we're good. Only because I can't find it. Give me un minuto. Never mind. We're just hopping straight into the next one. But I think you both had a good take. Take número 8. Cancel culture is real, but so is accountability. Hot take, yay or nay? Yay if you agree. Do you think cancel culture is real, but so is accountability? Or do you think cancel culture isn't real, and there's just accountability? Interesting. Do you guys think you don't? Okay, Riz says she doesn't know what cancel culture means. Cancel culture is when basically someone does something that most people don't approve of, and so they get them banned on everything, basically blacklisted from everything, right? Many people have been canceled before. Like when you hear the term, oh, you got canceled, that's cancel culture. Call me out. Sorry, my fault. Alright, I gotta take these sunglasses off. It's actually like breaking my face. Damn, it's so delayed. Holy. Chat. How do I fix this? Oh. Oh, that's easy. Bruh. Now, if I was playing Overwatch, you best believe there would be a delay. I am not getting stream sniped. Not again. Also, welcome in, everybody. It is so good to have you in here. There we go. Bro. All right. Bro. I guess that's something I had to do before the stream. Looks like I sold the bag, naturally. Alright, so I'll just remove it for next yay or nay. Friday night news with Watermelon. If you don't know me, I stream Overwatch and Apex, and on Friday nights, we do this. Yay or nay. Alright, last take, I think. Oh no, we have time for like 2 more takes, and then we're gonna go to the news section of our stream. Take numero 9. People confuse being offended with being harmed. Yay or nay? Type in chat what you think. Do you think people confuse being offended with being harmed? Also, if you don't know the rules because you just came in, be respectful. Okay, you are going against the argument, right? The yay or the nay, not the person. Okay, don't be roasting somebody's house that they live in because they don't have air conditioning. It happens to the best of us. Okay, we're going after the argument and not the person. All right, what do y'all think? The glasses actually helped my hair stay out of my eyes. Yay or nay? People confuse being offended with being harmed. I would personally say, in my own humble opinion, hot take, that that's actually kind of true. I think people get offended so easily and take it to such a deep level that they do feel like they're being harmed. And in other cases, I feel like people truly were like emotionally damaged, like scarred for life, because they were never taught how to handle a situation like that. And it's not fair, right? Someone shouldn't be treating you like you're a piece of dirt. 100%. Does that mean you're harmed? I don't know. If someone's like, for example, Riz the other day said that I have the confidence of a champion player in Overwatch, but the aim of like a training bot. Okay, or a blindfolded potato is the exact dialect she decided to spew out of her face hole. And I didn't take it to heart. I could have cried about it because, sure, a part of it may be true, but I hit master, so she can't say nothing. Also, I think Riz actually. Who invited me? What the heck? Bruh. I think it was actually Riz. Riz. What do you think? What do you all think? Honestly, in my humble opinion, it's easy to take things to heart when you have no one to hype you up. But I'm a real one and will always tell you the truth. You're welcome. Thank you, Larissa. You are just the sweetest of hearts. You are just so kind. I don't know if saying I have the aim of a potato is the truth, but it's all right. No pain, no gain. All right, take 10 in the last take of the, or second to last take of the hour. A lot of people want traditional values only when it benefits them. Yay or nay? Oh, I know you hype me up, Riz. You hype me up and you break me down. Dang, that's kind of like a toxic relationship, dude. Been there, you get broken down just to be built up by the same person that just broke you down. Except in this case, it's a friendship. It's okay. It's all right. I'll drink those salty tears later. Let's keep moving. What do y'all say? Yay or nay? A lot of people want traditional values only when it benefits them. If you say yay, why? Why do you think that people do that? If you say nay, why do you think that's cap? Why do you think that hot take is cap? Ooh, the last hot take, y'all are not ready for. I'm excited to spew out this last hot take. But what do y'all think? Yay or nay? What do you think, Riz? What do you think, Abby? What do you think, everybody in here? Also, welcome in if I haven't said anything to you. Uh, every single one of you matters. And the fact that you're spending even a little time in here tonight means so much to me. You know, we're building a community. We're the watermelon gang, okay? We got to spread love. And, you know, one thing that I love to do is spread love to other streamers. So at the end of the stream, of course, you know what we're going to be doing. Rating. Next and last one. Forgiveness. Ooh, this one's good. Forgiveness does not always mean access. Hot take. Some people think forgiveness comes with access, and some people think forgiveness does not always come with access. And when I say access, I mean just because you forgive someone doesn't mean you have to be friends with them. Right? Doesn't mean you have to let them into your life. Whereas some people think they go together. If I can't let you into my life, then I haven't truly forgiven you. Yay or nay? Yay or nay? I'll leave you with that, chat. Yay or nay? What y'all think? I've gotten some very interesting answers. Well, while we wait for your yays and your nays, don't be shy, by the way, I don't bite. I would say I believe forgiveness is 100% real, and I think it can be authentic, but you don't have to let that person back into your life even if you've forgiven them, because you know, although you've forgiven them in your heart for what they've done to you, they don't always, they're going to wreck your life if you let them back in. And so I think forgiveness can have distance personally. Okay, you don't have to agree with the messenger. But the question was, Riz said, what was the question? Forgiveness doesn't always mean access to your life. Yay or nay? What do you think? I know access can be a step of forgiveness. But I don't think it's always the easiest thing to do, right? Like with my ex personally, oh, we're sharing details about the ex. Oh, Lord. We had a very toxic relationship, right? Uh, and I knew if I knew, uh, if I forgave her and let her back into my life, I knew that she would just make me even more emo, if that makes sense, right? I love her, right? Prayed for her every day. But if I personally, as the homie, let her back into my life, I was cooked. I was chopped. I wouldn't be able to leave her at that point. You know what I mean? What do y'all have to say? Have y'all ever had a relationship like that before? Have you ever had a friend like that before? Or a relationship where you had to literally forgive them from a distance because you knew if you forgave them but gave them access to your life and all that you're doing, that they would destroy you mentally or physically. But I think access is a personal big step. All right. I've loved y'all's opinions, especially yours, Larissa, just typing it up. And you, Abby, thank you for being bold. Also, if you haven't followed, please follow. It's free. And we do this every Friday night at 10 o'clock. All right. Moving on. Hour 1 is closed. Chat. There was some spicy takes. But I feel like there was some common ground found. There was some agreement found, and y'all were very respectful. I know a lot of y'all like to lurk, but I know y'all are talking to someone around you, right? And that's the whole point. Share it with your family, share it with your friends. What takes do you think would start a good, healthy dialogue between you and your family? Hour 2, patch notes, Apex, Overwatch, and Dead by Daylight. Those 3 are the biggest ones I've seen lately. If y'all have any news, type it in chat. Feel free, anything you've heard. But listen up, Watermelon Gang. The patch notes court has opened. I'm your host, Watermelon. The hoodie's coming off for this part. Let's get it all fluffed. All right. So, I've got the things here, but I'm bringing you the latest news on Apex, Overwatch, and Dead by Daylight. How exciting, because those 3 games have been so controversial lately. I absolutely love the spice. I drink that spice up, and it hurts, and it hurts good. But every topic that we talk about gets a ruling. W or L? Do you think that the topic is a W or an L? All right, Larissa, that's fine. But the stream ends at 12 o'clock, so I can join you at 12 o'clock. Larissa says she wants to grind Overwatch and get wins. And you know what? She stayed for the first segment, and so shout out to Larissa. If she was a streamer too, I would co-stream with her. Anyway, so Apex, that's what's first on the menu. That's what we're going to swan dive into, and that's what we're going to devour. So, there was a current update, a big update, and this mid-season patch has been very controversial. I know exactly what y'all are thinking. Why is it controversial? No. Y'all aren't saying that. Y'all are saying it's Seer. Every single game, there is Seer on Seer action. Seer on Seer gameplay. Slowed down again, slowed down again. Is Apex improving? That's the question we have from downtown. That's the big question that's been asked. Do you guys personally think all the legends are balanced at this point? Do you like the new shotgun hop up that gives shield every time you knock? 50 shield actually every time you knock, and it stacks with the skirmisher perk, so that's 100 health. What do y'all think? Do you think Seer needs to be tuned down a little bit? What the heck? Okay. Do you think it's a W or an L patch? I personally think Seer's annoying, but overall, I have to say it's a W. I have to. Because that shotgun perk actually made shotguns like good again. Those things were doo-doo. Who's picking up a shotgun while Axel is just going 100 miles an hour? Nobody. Ain't nobody hitting that. And so I'll have to agree. I think it's a W. But I think Seer, even though I play Seer, is a little bit too strong. That slow is just brutal. It is devastating to the soul. Right? I think even a flashbang would be better than a slow, right? Make it so you can't see for 0.5 seconds, right? Like half a second. Next on the news. Is what saves Apex? Let's be real. All right, let's keep it on it with each other. If Apex wants people to be locked into their game again, what do you think matters the most? What should they add? What should they take? If you play Apex. And if you don't play Apex and you're like, yeah, I've never played that game, it just never appealed to me, maybe because you don't like battle royales, or maybe because there's something in particular. What do you think they should add to bring more people in? I honestly think adding like how Fortnite has custom maps and custom things like that, I think if they add a custom mode where you could make your own maps, where you could make your own firing range, right? Your own game modes, people would love the game so much more. But for some odd reason, for some goofy odd reason, they haven't added it. I don't know. Is it patented? I don't think so, because it's in like every game. So I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, chat. I have no idea. But what do y'all think they could add? I talked to some people, some other streamers, and to some people in my previous chats, and here's a couple answers I've gotten. I wrote them down just for this special occasion. Better ranked systems overall. I've heard a lot of the Plat community last season, a lot of the Diamond community, and a lot of the Masters community. Even Predators have complained, saying they shouldn't have Plats in their games, and Plat saying I shouldn't have Predators in my game. And I've heard Diamond say I shouldn't have Predators in my games. But to think that Plats are playing with Apex Predators is crazy. I can't imagine the bun smacking they received, because that's embarrassing. That's just cry about it. I was in Diamond last season, like Diamond 3, Diamond 2. We got in the game with the Pred, and good God, the lashings he handed out on these cheeks were devastating. I've never been mollywopped so hard by an Axel in my life. I'm telling you, it wasn't even a contest. It wasn't a challenge. She pulled up, instantly dropped. It's all right. I took it like a champ. I still had a smile on my face, and my internet cut out right after. It was a great day. Next, better servers. Oh, ooh. Compared to how they used to be, I won't lie, they're better. But the servers this season, for some reason, have nobody in the games. There's nobody in the games. Like, there's like 14 people, and that's it. Make it make sense. Better matchmaking. Oh. If you're ever thinking of getting into Apex, I won't diss the game. Right? I won't trash it. It's a great game. But let me just be honest. If you get more than 5 kills, you're cooked. Because you're going to end up with people who have 20 bombs, 4Ks, the best players in the game. You're going to go all the way from that left side of the bar to the right side of the bar where all the no lives are. And you're going to be sitting there living your best life. Anyway, I'm just warning you before you get depressed. More creator support. Chat. Is there anyone in here who likes 2K? Let me tell you, one of the best things about 2K is you get that little logo above your head when you're streaming. I need it. I need it in Apex. But I feel like... Sorry, I don't feel like... I know. If that was something that was in Apex, that person's getting aped. So at least give us a badge. Like, Overwatch gives you a little charm that you can use if you're a streamer. Right? I have it on my Onron. If you saw my Onron gameplay earlier, thank you for watching. You saw me take 4 hours to get 5 wins on Onron. That's how booty buns I was. But at least I had the charm. Beautiful. Next. More LTMs and better LTMs. These limited time modes, I'm not gonna lie, I maybe touched it once. I've touched it once and I hated it. It was okay. Alright, but it's just you know, I might as well play wild card at that point. Now, we're moving a little faster than scheduled, chat. Overwatch. So, I know a lot of y'all come here from Overwatch, watching my Overwatch streams. Welcome in. This is the news you've been waiting for, and this is what I'm about to deliver. Recent Overwatch updates have included, of course, top 500 challenger changes, social and leaderboard changes, balancing updates. Like today, they balanced what's Pistol Girl, Xion. Oh Lord, help me. And trigger system ideas like yes, bigger system level ideas like sub role identity and passives. But our first point, the trust problem. Here's my take. I think Overwatch doesn't just have a problem with their balancing, but trusting Overwatch after the years of disappointment that it filled my mouth with is hard to do. Right? They've always been a big promise, low deliver. That 5 heroes in 1 year change, huge step in the right directions. But if Marvel Rivals never came out, would that have been the case? Would they have worked so hard to produce that? Yes or no? Do you think Xion being added was good for the game? Overall, do you think this update was a W, or do you think it was an L? A win or a loss? Was it a good change or not? Hold on, my chat is bugging. There we go. Much better. Alright, sorry chat, I had to fix it. There we go. Welcome into U25, beautiful people. If you're coming from TikTok, I'm sorry I'm not streaming on TikTok right now. For some reason, it just blows up my phone if I'm doing a live stream face cam. I just don't understand. It's alright. I cried about it and I've gotten over it. But we will be doing a TikTok live tomorrow, so be ready. Next, ranked and mental damage. So, Overwatch ranked is special because it can make anybody, no matter how normal you are, no matter how do I say, peaceful of a person you are, it can make you crash out, right? It can make you blame teammates. It can make you honestly need to take a trip to the psych ward, and for some of y'all, take another trip. And that's all right. You know, I'm glad you're getting the help you deserve. But man, whoo! The rage this game has made me feel, let me tell you, the butt slappings I've gotten. Like, I've had games where I went 64 kills with like 6 deaths, and then the next game, like 3 and 20. Bro, this game does not make sense. This whole hidden MMR bologna sandwich has got to go. Listen, the MMR should match your rank. Now, quick play, obviously that makes a little more sense. Okay, you don't want bots playing with absolute Overwatch gods. Okay, people who literally have a poop bucket next to them just so they don't have to get out of their gaming chair for too long. But I'm gonna be honest, I think if they could make it so that there's not hidden MMR affecting your ranked placements, that would be, and that's coming from a Masters player. Okay, I was in Masters for the longest. I dropped down doing all these challenges naturally. Oh, this on-run one was brutal. Plat 2, but we're gonna ignore it. Had to swallow my pride there. Anyways, we're moving on to point number 3. Sub roles and complexity. As you know, everyone's got their little sub passives, and they've been tweaking those, making a lot of those sub passives make become their main like ability thing. Like right for Mercy with her like whole instant heal thing. Obviously she got nerfed, but also buffed because she doesn't get banned every game anymore. I would say I like sub roles so much. Xion getting all of them's a little crazy, but I'm so happy they added that. Also, we got leaks. Okay, if you don't like leaks, you better close your ears because the new hero was leaked to be somebody from D.Va's little like hero group, right? I forgot which robot exactly, right? Which mech exactly, but it is a new D.Va robot, right? One of her teammates in her little Korean hero group. And so I heard it's going to be a support, but if you're a support that big, good luck. That's all I got to say. Good luck. A 400 HP support, yeah. No, thank you. But do you think overall this update was good? Do you think the direction that Overwatch is going is a good direction? Yay or nay? W or L? All right, last part of the second portion. Dang, chat, we're getting through this quick. Honestly, I'm used to y'all yapping away, but tonight y'all are just quiet, and that's okay. You know, being peaceful. Oh, okay. All right, sorry. I thought my screen was glitching. Being peaceful is a good thing. I know a lot of y'all are going to bed. You're just trying to lurk, just trying to watch, see the news. Dead by Daylight. I'm not gonna lie. On the Twitch charts, it's been blowing up. In the YouTube charts, it's been blowing up. And let me tell you, they are heading in the right direction. They are making a lot of money moves, right? They are chasing the sack, and that sack is not far away, right? They want to grab that jaunt and keep it close. Dead by Daylight is having a huge anniversary. They added Jason, right? He's finally in the game. I can't imagine how long people, even when I played Dead by Daylight back in my prime, people were asking for Jason, and they finally got the rights to add him to the game. It's beautiful. I'm sure I have a blurb for this. Let me find a good blurb for this because they finally added Jason to the roster. Is this it? No, that's not it. Don't worry, chat. I'm going to find the perfect blurb. Don't you worry. Don't you wiggle in your chair. Don't you go anywhere. Keep that popcorn in your lap. You are okay. But regardless, what do y'all think of these Jason being added? Is it a W? Is it an L? And if you say it's an L, you better have a load of evidence as to why you think it's an L, because honestly, Jason is just, he's iconic, right? It's like when Ghostface came out, right? It was iconic. Oh, brother. Chat, I love Twitch. I love how glitchy it is and how broken it works and how broken it is sometimes. See, normally I do the blurts from my phone, but alright, it's not that important. We're moving on. So, here's the news. Here's what's important, chat. When it comes down to this new Dead by Daylight update, this huge anniversary, I've seen a lot of streamers show hate, saying Jason is goofy, and people who just absolutely have drool dripping down their lip from how much they're glazing him. But overall, Jason being in the game just feels like something that should have happened years ago. It should have happened when the game added Freddy Krueger, okay? When they added Ghostface. It should have happened. Bro's literally born to be a killer, right? The only dude you could drop into the hood and all the brothers running away. Anyway, I am so glad they put him in there because he is literally something that is in horror museums. Next, crossovers. Now, the bigger question, are crossovers saving games or turning every game into Fortnite? Damn, that's hot. Like a hot take. Okay, whoa. Don't worry. All right. I wasn't looking at anything I wasn't supposed to. All right. Before people call me a gooner. But yeah, what do y'all think? Are crossovers too much? Is Scooby-Doo and Dead by Daylight genius? Or is it dumb? All questions I've gotten from chat before, okay? Does Diablo fit DBD? Is Art the Clown too far? Do you think he is just too violent to be in Dead by Daylight? What do y'all think? I'll set up a poll. I think a poll is good. Let's add a poll right now. It's a lot better than just, I know we're nervous to type, and that's okay. All right. So the poll is Art the Clown too violent for DBD? Yes, no, maybe. They can tone it down. All right, chat. We have 1 minute. Let's see what y'all say. Do you think Art the Clown is too violent for Dead by Daylight to add him? Yes or no? We have around 40 seconds left. Really 35. Now we have 30 seconds. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking, chat? Is Art the Clown too violent for Dead by Daylight? Yay or nay? Oh, it looks like our timer ran out. Let's see the results. Thank you for everyone who participated. Your participation brings a smile to my heart. So, 33% of y'all said yes. He is too violent to be in the game. 33% of y'all said no. And 33% of y'all said they can tone it down. Nobody said maybe. Wow. That's crazy. That's insane. Wow. Completely even Steven. Okay. Well, chat, I guess we don't have an answer. I guess we're just gonna have to roll with it. Alright. Honestly, in my opinion, I think adding him but toning him down is a good idea. Because honestly, let me catch art popping up in my house. There ain't no run into it. As we know, he can be hurt. But I think I'd die of a heart attack before he even got to me. Moving on. Moving on. Wow, I love polls, dude. It's so informative. Just giving me all the information I need to just soak in. I'm like a sponge for information when it comes down to Dead by Daylight polls, huh? Call me a stripper, because I'm best friends with this poll. Yeah, no, never saying that again. All right, last part. I'm going to create a poll. Oh, wait, no, I skipped a part. All right, sorry, my fault. My fault. Chat, don't hate me. My fault. I know. Talking point number 3. Because Dead by Daylight isn't fully a competitive game in the eyes of the broad gaming community, and it's also not fully a horror game, do you think, in your opinion, Dead by Daylight is scary? Is it competitive enough? Right? Do you think it's like basically, what did this one guy tell me? They said it was like tag, like competitive tag with scary skins. That's what he said. Listen, some of y'all in my chat say some goofy things, and you know what? I love you for it. You can't always be a sheep just following the crowd. You gotta be different, right? That's why you're in the Watermelon Gang right now. Because you're built different. You took the time out of your day to watch me, and I gotta take a minute to just thank you all. Thank y'all for taking the time to be in here and watching little old me. My beautiful, bright, shining, mustache needing to be shaven face. Thank you. Anyway, what do y'all think? All right, it's time for the last poll. Or, well, the last 3 polls. All right, poll number 1 is going to be, the question is the recent Overwatch update a W or an L? Question mark. W, L. I hate Xion. Nerf her. She got nerfed today. If you were paying attention, they made her bullet size more than half its size. Like, it is just so small now. It honestly breaks my heart. And then they also made it, they nerfed her in another way. I forgot what the other nerf was. What the heck? Oh. There we go. All right, chat. Starting poll, 1 minute now. Let's see what y'all have to say. Let's see what y'all had to say. Is the recent Overwatch update a W or an L? I've heard a lot of W's from DPS players, and I've heard a ton of L's from support players. I've never had so many support players complain about anyone. I didn't even hear them complain about Sierra this much, okay? Everyone complained about Sierra. But specifically, support players be clowning the hell out of Xion. They hate this girl like they are paid to hate her, and I don't know why. Coming from a support player, okay, I play Baptiste and Alari. Maybe it's just because I'm different. I don't think she's the hardest to deal with. But then again, I'm the same guy who gets rolled by Cassidy every game. Alright, chat, let's view the results. If you have watermelon seeds, you can vote even after the results are through. W! 44% of y'all think it's a W. 33 say L. And 2 of y'all say that it's trash. You hate Xion. You just despise her guts. That is actually hilarious. But I overall agree. I think it's a W. W wins. The consensus is it's a W. All right, next poll. Do you think the new Apex update is a W? Let me type it up. Is the new Apex update a W or an L? I love interacting with you guys because y'all put the silliest of answers. Oops. That looks like an I. Don't worry, chat. I know for those of y'all with dyslexia, my brother did too, so I got y'all covered. Response, blah, 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 blah. W. L. I hate Seer. Axel got nerfed, and now I am trash at the game. I honestly am so happy Axel got nerfed. No quarter given. No quarter given. You can't guilt trip me into liking her. I was good with her too. But good lord. After that Pred Axel clapped my cheeks multiple games, I needed to ask the Lord for forgiveness for the things that were coming out of my mouth. Good lord. I sounded like Medea on crack. Oh. Man, Axel. And I'm an altar, Rampart, and I would honestly say Sparrow / Seer main. Okay, and I was a Seer main when Seer was trash. Okay, I'm not no bandwagon, except for when it comes to he's for real. Not to glaze, I know you see some drool dripping down my lip. It's gone now. I value your feedback. Is it a W? Is it an L? Let's view the results. So, chat, you guys said to get better internet because it's taking forever to load. Oh, dang. Okay, interesting results. It looks like overall y'all think it's a W, but more than anything, you hate Seer. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have to agree. Seer is absolutely bonkers. I despise getting slowed every 3 seconds, and the fact that he gets it in like 2 seconds in his ult is banana wanas. Okay, if y'all see that clip from his Watson getting absolutely touched by 4 Seer tacticals in the same like 1 minute clip, it's insane. It's crazy. If even he's getting cooked, it's a problem. But yeah, 44% of you guys in chat said that you hate Seer. 33 W and 22 L. Nobody said Axel got nerfed, sad face, so I'm glad we all agree, chat. I'm glad we all agree. Last poll is the Dead by Daylight anniversary. Oh, I know some of y'all finna glaze in here. A W or L? W. L. Nerf Jason. Chat, tell me why I joined the stream and watched this girl getting railed, like literally violated by a Jason. Good lord. That was horror in itself. Ignore the one, chat. Ignore the one. I'm illiterate and don't know how to type. Is Dead by Daylight anniversary, the new one that just came out, a W or is it an L? What do y'all think? I personally think it's a W. I shouldn't have said anything. Now people are just going to vote W just to glaze. Chat, we're the Watermelon Gang. I love you no matter what. You don't have to vote what I tell you to vote. Y'all are my people. Also, if you aren't a part of my people yet because you haven't followed, it's okay. I still love you. Thanks for being here. I'd appreciate if you followed, so then every Friday night I could see you and we could talk and we could just have these great conversations every time. But let's view these results. All right, chat. The consensus is in. So, it looks to me, oh my gosh, chat, 50% of y'all said W, 50% of y'all said L, so it's split. But Buff Jason has 33% of the votes. Nerf Jason is 44. So it seems like the Watermelon Gang's consensus is we need to nerf Jason. I'm not gonna lie, getting impaled by Jason over and over again is not the most fun. But honestly, chat, let's think about it like this, okay? They added Jason way later than they were supposed to. And it's kind of like when they make Legends OP when they first release them, just so more people play them. I think that's like their way to get people to buy Jason, right? They're just trying to steal from our wallets. Worth. 100% worth. I definitely gotta try them out. Chat, do y'all think I should play Dead by Daylight? Should I start streaming Dead by Daylight here and there? I think I should. All right, so I don't know what days I'd stream Dead by Daylight, though. I'm gonna be honest. All right, last part. Last 20 minutes. It's Q&A round 1. You can ask any question you want, but I did compile a list of questions people have been asking me over the past couple of streams. But please feel free to type in chat any questions you have for me, whether it pertains to video games, hot takes, whatever it is, for these last couple of minutes. So one question I got was, what game fell off the hardest? I would say Splitgate. Or wait, this isn't a hot take at all. But oh man, what's that game Bungie released again? The one that like the extraction shooter? What's it called? Oh my gosh, that game fell off so hard. Holy. They're even like canceling Destiny to make it like better or whatever. I think it's called oh shoot. Hold on, chat. My camera just like blew up. Alright, I think I fixed it. Is it good? Are we back? Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright. Um Man, what oh Marathon. That game crashed and burned. That game fell off harder than Splitgate did. Remember when it was just released like to play test? Destroyed. What streamer changed gaming culture the most? All right. This one's obvious. I told them then, I'll tell y'all now. I think Kai has definitely changed the streaming space in modern times. When I was growing up, Ninja was the one who changed streaming. Like, dude, there were people who streamed, right? It was a lot easier to stream back then. But Ninja just made it blow up. That people saw the potential, right? And so definitely Ninja. Are streamers good or bad for gaming? I would have to say streamers are great for hyping up games, right? Like I think they're good overall. I think streamers are abused for their influence in the wrong way, and streamers use their influence to ruin games a lot of the time, right? Everyone was saying Ballistic and Seer were trashed and needed slight buffs, and look at them now. They're literally like destroying the economy. Not really Ballistic. All right, he's all right. It's Ballistic, but Seer, get that man out of here. What is your ranked villain origin story? I was Masters 3, chat. I got to Masters 5 because I was just throwing, I'm going to be honest. You know, we all have off days. We go on losing streaks. Normally you go back up, but this time I told my friend not till the end of the split, we're not playing. But she talked me into playing and I gave up my rank for it. And then I did these challenges. I did the Tracer only challenge, the on-run only challenge. And it's just been... So I'm going to have to do a locked-in stream, like a ranked climb stream soon. Next. What game deserves a comeback? The same game that fell off, I think, needs a comeback. I think they should have made a Marathon, a Battle Royale, rather than an extraction shooter. But I think it does deserve a comeback, because if they're even closing Destiny for it, like, they're trying so hard to make this game work. And I feel like if it doesn't work, the studio's going to close. And if you've been with Bungie as long as I have, they've made some great games, right? And it'd just be sad to see them close. But those were a lot of the questions I was getting. Oh, okay. I thought someone typed like a whole paragraph worth of questions. That was just a text. Does anyone want to take the melon seat? You see that little camera down there? Where is it? Down there? You need one. You need one take. It can be on gaming, streaming, relationships, whatever take you want, but keep it respectful. I will put up a poll. for anyone who wants to be in the watermelon seat. And if none of y'all do, that's perfectly fine. Don't feel pressured by me to go on stream like that. Also, if any of y'all would like to help moderate this channel, I would absolutely love your help. Okay. Take. Want to take a watermelon seat and give a hot take? Yes or no? That is the question. If any of y'all say yes and don't type in chat, I can't help you. like what can I do? You do have to have a Twitch account though. Keep that in mind. You do need a Twitch account. If not, it's okay. You can type in chat what your question is and I'll just read it out. What is y'all's opinion? What do y'all vote? Do you want to take the watermelon seat and give a hot take? Yes or no? And if you have any hot takes, just type !Discord and you can send me a message on Discord and I will add your question to next Friday's list. Three, 2, 1. All right, let's see what y'all cooked. Bruh. We have a lot of people who want to take the hot seat. All right, chat. So here's the statistics. So it looks to me like 51% of y'all said yes. You want to take the Melanie seat. Sorry, 56. And 44% of y'all said no. All right. So those of y'all who said yes, can put your name in chat or text me on Discord at Watermelon Sugar Plum, and I will allow you to come on stream and give your hot take for the day. If not, that's okay. I know a lot of y'all like to say yes and just are really shy. Don't feel pressured, like I said. You are okay. If not, I'd love to have you on. But last question. And this is the last poll of the night before we pack it up. Because we are going to raid, chat. Y'all excited to raid people tonight? I know I am. I love raiding other streamers and making their lives better. And I know you guys love making people's lives better too, because almost everybody every time just clicks raid and we just go crazy in somebody's chat. All right, let's see what's cooking. So, chat, here's what I'm seeing. We've got 3 options for this poll. We can raid Miss Embers, Linexra, and then let's find an IRL streamer. We're just going to do Ember, Linux, or let's find a good IRL streamer. IRL, or just chatting, sorry. There we go. Just chatting. All right, let's see what's cooking, chat. What the heck? Oh, chat, I think I found some lady who is throwing it down on the off, if you know what I mean. On that big OF. Alright, chat. I'm thinking we're probably going to swan dive into... Oh, this girl doesn't speak English. Okay, what's up with all these VTubers, dude? Why is this girl flipping out the camera? Chat, I'd show you this, but my freaking computer is like blowing up right now, as it is. Sailor Beer. That's our third option. Alright, chat. So, click your answer in the poll. Also, thank you to all 30 of y'all for watching. Let me just say, streaming has been a blessing. You guys have been a blessing. A prayer answered, honestly. Like, just the fact that y'all spend time in here to watch someone like me yap and play video games means so much. And each and every one of you means so much to me. And we are 3 followers away from our goal because you guys have put in the work to get me here. So I appreciate it. And I thank you all for being a part of this journey that we are in. And we're just going to keep climbing, right? I have that motto, if I eat, we all eat, right? And so just wanted to say thank you. You don't ever have to follow, but if you do, thank you. If you sub, it helps put food on the table. But regardless, you just being here is enough. I'm here every day, 10 o'clock Fridays, and then if you want to watch me play video games, it's Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to around 3 p.m. Or sorry, around 3 to 4 p.m. Alright, question. Who should we raid? Ember, who is an Apex streamer. Lynx. Also, she's playing Repo, actually. And then Beer, who is just chatting. Just yapping away. Chat, y'all have 1 minute to decide. Whoever y'all choose to raid, we're going to swan dive in there and show them how the Watermelon Gang does it. We're going to show them the most kindness they've ever tasted in their life. Ooh, we're getting some interesting results here, huh? Chat, what do y'all think? I want to leave y'all with a question, right? We've been through our hot takes, our news for the day, and we've had our Q&A section. What do you guys think makes a streamer a good streamer? And what do you think makes a community a good community? How could we improve this stream, right? What do y'all think? We have like 10 seconds. Oh, sorry, 3 seconds. Holy! Chat, I think we got another freaking tie, bro. Damn, we just tying it up out here, huh? Oh, brother. So half of y'all chose Ember, half of y'all chose Beer. It was 44-44. And then nobody chose Lynx, except for like a dandy few. Sorry, Lynx. Have a good one. So here's what we're going to do. First person to type their name is where we'll go. And if no one types, I understand, we'll just go to the first option, which was Ember. We got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, chat. So, we are going to raid Ember, the queen herself. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all have had a wonderful watermelon day, as cringe as that is. And if you ever need anything, hit me up on Discord, TikTok, or Instagram and leave a follow whenever you want. Because you know I'm here for it. Absolutely not. Alright, we're raiding, chat. Scooby. Alright, chat, ready up. Ready up. We are waiting for 28 of you. 28 of you to ready up so we can go ahead and jump on into this chat. Thank you. Buenas noches. Oh, those are my ice cups. It's okay. Stealing, and squealing. Chat, we are only waiting for 15 people. We are waiting on 15 people. We are going to be joining Ember, who's a good friend of mine, a good streamer I know. She is very sweet, and very kind. She's also glazes her chat. So if you're feeling lonely, Ember's the one for you. Now, in 10 minutes, I'm probably going to be going live on Overwatch. I'm at 30 minutes. But if not, catch me in the morning. I will be on at 11 o'clock. And I appreciate you guys joining our first ever Watermelon Court session. We have yapped. We have grinded. We have had some very hot takes and some very cold takes. Anyway, thank you guys. Love you all. God bless. Adios. Y'all have a great